Within schools and greater society, gender and sexual diversity exists. It is important to address the everyday informal and institutionalised marginalisation of students who express their gender outside of school-based norms. This includes males and females that don't adhere to the dominant expectation of their gender, as well as homosexual, transgender and gender non-conforming young people. The game Who Am I? Draws on two key theoretical frameworks to attempt to address issues of gender diversity in the classroom. The game applies a functionalist theory that looks at the way society is constructed and functions a particular way. That is, gender-specific roles exist and need to be adhered to, otherwise there will be a state of chaos. We expect students to approach the game with this ideology and will both reaffirm it through examples of the ideal female and male characters, as well as challenge the gender norms through the application of symbolic interactionism. Symbolic interactionism looks at the way people are active agents in their lives and that their role is dependent on their context rather than their gender. The game uses this to normalise the fluidity of gender and show that a woman can indeed take on a masculine authoritative role and vice versa. To be used within the classroom, the game Who Am I? Promotes critical thinking and analysis by posing questions that may reaffirm or challenge their current beliefs about gender and society. The pedagogical approach used in this game is linked to experimental learning and game-based learning. Experimental learning in particular involves the learner's prior knowledge and problem solving. The learning itself requires the resolution of conflict between dialectically opposed models of adaptation. Finally, the questionnaire and class discussion at the end draws upon the KLA area of English through participation with not only hands-on engagement but reading and comprehension skills. The game Who Am I? Consists of a board, a notepad, pencils, 18 scenario cards and 18 corresponding photographs. One person picks up the Who Am I card that has a description of a person, including their occupation, location and family life, but omits their gender and sexual orientation. The card will have a corresponding person pictured on the board. The student that has picked up the card will read the scenario out loud for all students to hear. The other students then have 30 seconds to draw a figure of the person they feel best suits this description. When time is up, the students will share their pictures and locate who the scenario card truly corresponds to. This leaves time to discuss their accuracy in identifying the gender and think about what led them to this conclusion. Ultimately, the game Who Am I? Wants to challenge and reaffirm existing gender stereotypes to promote fairness and equality in the classroom through examples of males and females breaking such stereotypes and positing that gender does not constitute advantage nor is it a limitation in life.